Light on Yoga by B.K.S. Iyengar. Appropriately called the Bible of modern yoga, I believe that this book, if only solely for the purpose of physical and mental personal growth, regardless of spirituality, would trump your referenced Bible and produce a happy and healthier humanity. Anyone interested in strength, flexibility, balance, and control, either physically or psychologically, through mastery of breathing, focus, position of each limb and which muscles to focus on, are all covered thoroughly in these lessons, which implicit within the yoga practice can be understood to develop a deep and continuous concentration over your own mental and physical limits. The Botany of Desire by Michael Pollan. A fascinating account of 4 everyday plants and their coevolution with human society that challenges traditional views about humans and nature. The Botany of Desire is divided into 4 parts, each focused on a different facet of human desire and its exploitation of and by domesticated plants, specifically sweetness and apples, beauty and tulips, intoxication and cannabis, control and potatoes. Using the histories of apples, tulips, potatoes, and cannabis, the book weaves fascinating anecdotes and accessible science into gorgeous prose and illustrates the complex, reciprocal relationship between humans and the natural world. A History of the World in 6 Glasses by Tom Standage. I had previously read another unique historical brief called The Turk, also by Standage, as well as some of his work in The Economist. The structure of A History of the World in 6 Glasses is similar to Pollan's The Botany of Desire, where the subjects are framed in a fresh way with views from an historical, scientific, and cultural perspective. It reads like an effortless journalistic narrative and is very accessible. I particularly enjoyed the section about beer that described how during the Neolithic Revolution, beer and bread were synonymous, interchangeable partners in the rise of early civilizations. Also, the section on coffee was pleasantly reminiscent of an historical fiction book I read last year by David Liss called The Coffee Trader, detailing the beginnings of the global market buzz of coffee. The final section of the advent of Coca-Cola, from its humble, curative quackery roots to the epitome of ubiquitous, brand-imaged global corporatism, imbibes the reader to an enlightened pause when sipping any of these 6 of our most common daily beverages.